Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. Today the microphone's going to be down here. Let me know if you think this makes the audio better or worse or exactly the same. Now, we're talking about Silver Surfer and his new black uniform today. It's pretty bonkers. It made a character who was already really strong even stronger. Like I said, giving a putting a chainsaw, mounting a chainsaw onto a chainsaw. But it is what it is. So we're going to talk about this uniform. I'm going to talk about, how to acquire Silver Surfer if you don't have him, but you're seeing this uniform and you're like, man, I got to have this. Maybe you're new to Marvel Future Fight and you really want Silver Surfer as soon as possible. So I'll explain everything. But I will say right away that this is a pretty big power jump for Silver Surfer, mainly because it's his first uniform. With any character without a uniform, to get their first uniform, it's always a big deal because uniforms give you, at the very least, even if the uniform effect and the uniform skill changes, even if all that stuff is not very good, it gives you those 5 optional bonus stats. And these bonus stats, you can see I'm getting almost 4,000 extra HP. I'm getting an extra like 5-6% attack speed, and I'm getting all defense. You can get dodge if you're trying to fix your CTP of rage stats. There's so many stat bonuses you can get from a uniform, and that's what makes it so good and makes the character so much more flexible and easy to build. So right away, I'm going to show you guys the optional uniforms for Silver Surfer. I would say if you have Silver Surfer at level 60 or 70 and you have at least 2 or 3 of these, I mean, in my opinion, if you have Silver Surfer at level 60 or 70 and you use him, you should just straight up buy this uniform as soon as you have 1,500 crystals. If you're still kind of thinking about it and you have most of these optionals, I would consider picking up as well. So we've got Black Widow Team Suit, pretty good, a little bit old nowadays. We got the Quicksilver's newest uniform, Uncanny, that's good. We got Cyclops Phoenix 5, also good. We got Psylocke Disassembled, also good. And then the last one, I believe, is Scarlet Witch Infinity War. This one's kind of disappointing because Scarlet Witch got her newer uniform more recently. But I think a lot of players have skipped out on that one and still have this one. I think this uniform pretty much everyone purchased because that was sort of the height of Scarlet Witch's powers, and actually before she got the Infinity War uniform, she was being used less and less, and she was kind of getting weaker. And so, I think most players, if not all players, have that uniform. So it's not bad. He has decent options for whatever you need them for. But yeah, it's a pretty big deal for a native tier 2 character with such high base stats to get a uniform. And so you can see there, I'm rocking with no leadership or anything. Base 33,000 energy attack and 67,000 HP. Just to put this into perspective, at tier 2, if I put him on a full HP team, so he's getting 35% from Red Guardian's leadership, and then he's getting 30% from Victorious's passive, so that's 65% HP. He jumps up to almost 100,000 HP. Yeah, almost 100k HP at tier 2. That's insane. It's disgusting how tanky he is. So that's the magic of, I have all these HP Urus and Odin's blessings. I've got a CTP with HP with max HP percentage, but then it's those base stats, right? Look at that. It's those 2 right there. So watch what happens when I unequip the uniform, right? So we were at 97k. We go over here, he drops to 88, right? So almost 10k HP. Crazy, right? Crazy. So how are you going to get Silver Surfer if you don't have Silver Surfer? Well, right now there is a pack in the store for sale. It's 6,600 crystals. It's going to be over here under characters, and it'll be like these ones, except it'll be for Silver Surfer. I can't see it because I already own Silver Surfer, but it costs 6,600 crystals, and you get Silver Surfer at 3 stars. Silver Surfer at 3 stars, not worth it. You got to get him to at least 6 stars, level 60. So you're still missing tons of black antimatter, millions, tens of millions of gold, and thousands of biometrics. You are still very far away from getting him ranked up, and it's 6,600 crystals. That's a lot of crystals. Now let me check really quickly the challenges, or the achievements, excuse me, for Silver Surfer to see if they changed them. They did not change them, huh? So I wonder if there's a refund or not. There might not be a refund. Anywho, so yeah, right now there is a hero package on sale for Silver Surfer. Presumably it will be on sale for the foreseeable future, but you should avoid it at all costs. There is a YouTuber that contacted me, Agent MVP, and he actually made this little sign here with the Silver Surfer package, and then he crossed it out. I think this is pretty clever. I'm going to post this on Twitter as well. I think he has exactly the right idea in mind. New players, hi, welcome to Marvel Future Fight. If you're joining the game for the first time, And this doesn't just go for me talking to you, but if you are not a new player, but your friends are going to start playing, or you know somebody else, or you meet someone on Discord or whatever, and they're new and they're thinking about buying this pack for 6,600 crystals to get Silver Surfer, do whatever it takes. Show them this video, show them Agent MVP's poster, convince them yourself verbally. Do not purchase that pack. It's not worth it. Even if you are a brand new player, okay, and you just have a handful of tier 2 characters and you're a complete noob, all you have to do, okay, all you have to do is go to Giant Boss Raid once you unlock it by completing the story, okay, and then you go over to round 1, which happens on Saturdays for the East Coast people in the US and Canada and South America, and then it happens on Sunday morning or Sunday for people in Europe and Asia. And you can get Silver Surfer bios. If you play against Galactus once and you win, you get 1 to 2 Silver Surfer bios. If you combine that win with boost points, and you can spend some crystals getting boost points, so it might cost you a little bit, but it's not going to cost you 6,000, right? It'll cost you maybe 600, right? If you use boost points in combination, if you use like 140 or 175 boost points, you can get 10 Silver Surfer bios this Saturday, coming up in just a few days, right? And then you wait another week after that for the next Saturday, because it's once a week after it rotates through, and you can do it again. And you can get another 10 Silver Surfer bios, and then bada bing, bada boom, you've got your 1-star Silver Surfer, and you're already a part of the way there. So under no circumstances should anyone be purchasing that pack. That pack is terrible. It's awful. Now, I know what you're going to say. Cynicalex, I can't beat Galactus. I'm a brand new player, as you're saying. I joined this game for Beta Ray Bill, or I joined this game because I love Donny Cates and I love Cosmic Ghost Rider and Silver Surfer Black. I get it. I get it. You're a new player. So I got a Discord server. There's other YouTubers that have Discord servers. Mine has, 10,000 members with over 2,000 active members at any one point in time. You go to the MFF public channel, you drop your IGN, your in-game tag, and you say, hey guys, I want to get Silver Surfer. Can someone help me with Galactus? You go and do that on Saturday on the round 1. I guarantee you 5-6 people are going to help you. No problem. If there's no one around, tag me. I'll help you. There's no way. I would rather help 1,000 people than have one person spend 6,600 crystals on that Silver Surfer deal. It is awful. Anywho, so that's the whole spiel on how to get Silver Surfer, and that's also the spiel on why you pretty much want to purchase this uniform if you have him already built up. Now, I will cover this because a lot of people ask me, should I buy this uniform if I don't have Silver Surfer? Or should I buy this uniform if I have a 1-star Silver Surfer? No, you should not. It's not an exclusive uniform. I know it looks super cool. I know, but it's a uniform that's going to be around for forever, right? Every month. I mean, it'll be around forever. You can buy it at any time, but even when it's not on sale, it'll be there and you can buy it. You shouldn't buy it when it's not on sale, but every single month, once a month, we have a uniform sale. So if you don't get it now, in 30 days or 35 days, there'll be a sale and you'll be able to purchase it then. So don't sweat it. Don't get all stressed out. Don't purchase uniforms for 1-star characters. Because if you have a 1-star, even if you have a 3-star Silver Surfer, like I said, you're still like 30-40 million gold away from getting him to a usable level where he can actually complete content. And you're still thousands of biometrics away and tens of thousands of black antimatter away from him being able to perform. However, how is he going to perform with this new uniform? Okay, now that we've talked about how to acquire him and why you should and shouldn't purchase him, and now that we've, calmed down the people who may be anxious about purchasing him and, they have FOMO, they have fear of missing out, let's see what you're getting with Silver Surfer, because he's actually pretty bonkers. Now, he did get upgrades to both of his passives. So his regular passive now, everything's the same except the reflect. So instead of reflecting 15% of damage, he reflects 25% of damage, up to a maximum of 25% of his attack. That synergizes with the other buff on his uniform, which is the 32 up to 35% all attack, and then the 10% all attack there. It says Cosmic Resurrection, Hand of the Pioneer. Yeah, it says Hand of the Pioneer, not Hand of the Herald. So they kind of goofed that up. There's some translation issues. Anywho, his other passive, Cosmic Resurgence, now revives with 60% of his HP instead of 50%. So these are really small changes, but that extra 10% HP in a PvP fight could mean the difference between winning and losing, living and dying. And the extra 10% reflect is meaningful, very meaningful. How many times have you almost killed someone to reflect? Now, instead of almost killing them, it's a guaranteed kill. On top of that, they changed around some of his skills. So we're going to go through it now. His second skill, which is still his striker skill, so he still does the 2 skill for his striker ability. This remains unchanged. Still very, very cool, and they've added some new colors, or they've sort of changed the colors around. His 5th skill is still the same as well, although they changed the colors around, and the lightning is more prominent. Birth of a Star is still the same, but the rest of them are changed. So 1 gets a pretty big upgrade. It's still not a great skill to use in PvP, but it has more hits now, and it seems to do more sort of movement-based, you know, just, yeah, relocation. He relocates you to an area. It's more of a pushing skill. So it could have some application in PvP. Oh, that's his 3rd skill. Anyways, it could have some application in PvP. Then his 3rd skill is still the counterattack skill. So you're going to want to get attacked and then trigger it. But check this out. Boom. Boom. It's now like a big wave. Instead of being like a triangle-shaped cone, it's now a big wave. Very, very cool. And I think it has multiple hits. And then last new skill is his 4th skill. This one looks really cool now. He rises up, and then he spikes a sword down, and then a larger sword comes out and explodes. Really cool skill. It looks really cool. I mean, his old 4th skill looks really cool as well. I'll give you guys a really quick, you know, demo here. So this is his old 3rd skill. As you can see, it's kind of like a cone in front of him. It's a pretty wide cone, don't get me wrong, but it's a cone. And then this is his old 4th skill. He would rise up and he would create this energy ball, and at the same time the surfboard would be flying around slapping you, and then he throws the ball at you. So some people think that the new 4th skill is worse. I think it might have a little bit less damage, but he definitely has more damage on all of his other skills. So there's that. And then his new 1st skill is obviously better than the old 1st skill. As far as new effects go, I don't believe he has any, except for one. He now has penetration on Aura of Radiance. So this skill is insane. Look at this text. Recovery, ignore immunity, ignore targeting, counterattack, burn, paralysis, removes active buff. It's got everything. This skill literally has everything. Accumulation, guard hit, and then there you go. 100% chance. Not 90, not 80, not 50. 100% chance to penetrate. Super armor, barrier, shield, immune, invincible. And that's 3 seconds. That's 3 seconds, so you can combo that into other skills and still get the penetration. Yeah. So unfortunately, what that means for those of you that had a CTP of Destruction on Silver Surfer, you're probably going to want to take that CTP of Destruction off, because best case scenario, you have a regular obelisk on him, right? Because the penetration you don't need it. Worst case scenario, the absolute worst case scenario, you are actually nerfing your own Silver Surfer, because instead of having 100% penetration chance, when the proc activates and you try to use Aura of Radiance, your 100% chance to penetrate will drop to 30. Again, we don't know how penetration chance on skills and penetration chance on passive effects like Quicksilver's speed, we don't know how those interact with the CTP of Destruction. The devs, to this day, have never confirmed it or denied it. So we don't know. So just to be safe, I would say take off the CTP of Destruction if you can afford the 600 crystals and give him something else. However, he is an absolute monster. So we're going to go back and do a really quick demo here for stage. We're going to go up to stage... Let's go up to stage 70. Yeah. Oh, that's Corvus. Whoops. Let's go up to stage 65 against Cull Obsidian with strikers, okay? So we did 50 last time. Let's try 65. We're going to amplify the stage. We're going to go to a higher stage so you can see just how insane the damage bump is, because it is pretty insane. So we're using Dr. Voodoo lead like we do for Mystique and Doctor Strange and things like that, so that his all defense down on 5 instead of... Oh, my 4th skill got... Oh, man, always something happens. Always. We're using Dr. Voodoo lead here so that his all defense down, instead of being minus 65 on his 5th skill, is minus 84, I believe. It's minus 60 or minus 65. So anyways, it goes up to minus 84%. Very, very high percentage. And as you'll see, it makes him do very, very high damage. So we get the counterattack there, then we go into 5, then we go into 4. And you can see it's a real nice burst of damage, close to a bar's worth. We're going to do the co-op here. I'm gonna try to get the counterattack. Okay, you don't always get the counterattack. Rachel sometimes comes in and interrupts things for better, sometimes for worse. You can stand in the puddles. You can stand in the poison puddles to trigger your counterattack. I made a video on that in the past for Wolverine, but it's still true for Silver Surfer. Okay, he's gonna do this little thing here. Yeah. Hit me. Oh, you're such a clown. He canceled my fifth skill. What a clown, dude. What a freaking clown. My goodness. All right, we're gonna use the poison puddles to trigger our counterattack. There we go. Okay. So yeah, the damage is not that great. It's not bad. Yeah, this dude just like, he waits until the counterattack is just about finished. The AI is real good. I'll tell you that. AI is real good. He's gonna do this again. We're gonna do one more rotation just because we lost a lot of time to this here thing. Oh my god, we get okay. All right, well, anyways, we get to the bottom. We get to like 12, half 12. Just again, we're getting kind of trolled here by tornadoes and stuff, but check this out. This is wild. Check this out now. All we're doing is equipping the uniform, and keep in mind, okay, look at my uniform options. Attack speed, HP, all defense. Which one of those is offensive? Which one of those is energy attack? Right? Skill cooldown. None of them, right? Do I have a CTP of rage for the dodge? No. So really only the attack speed could be considered offensive, but it just speeds up the animation of your skill. Now he does get a big bump because of the 32% all attack and then the 10% all attack on the uniform bonus. Yes, but otherwise, this is not a PvE build. This is a pure PvP build. All right. I do this for a timeline battle. I do this to kill Thanos's and Jean Grey's. Check this out. This is crazy, and it's the same rotation. It's basically the same rotation. 3, 5, 4. All right. Oh my goodness, this guy, man. This guy, Cull Obsidian, you're such a clown. Clown Obsidian. I swear, bro. Just hit me. How hard is it to just hit me? Like, it's not hard. Just do it. Stop being an imbecile. I said imbecile weird. There we go. Boom. 5, 4. Spike the sword. Go into 2. Gonna do the co-op there. Boom. Okay. 3. Didn't get it to go. It's okay. 5, 4. Boom. Sword. Boom. Boom. Look at the counterattack. Didn't get the counterattack there. It's okay. Oh, he cleansed. Okay, kind of annoying here. Oh, didn't get the counterattack again, even though the puddle was already there. Didn't get the counterattack again. Getting guard broken. Okay, well, you know what? It actually doesn't seem like a lot more damage now. Man, he's so bad at counterattacking me. It's so annoying. It's definitely a crazy bump in damage. It's definitely a crazy bump in damage. We're getting really unlucky. I'm doing a bad job of showcasing him. Yeah, he's a lot better. He's a lot stronger in PvE. And then PvP is beautiful. So we're gonna fight. Oh, let's go. That's a tier 3 Silver Surfer. Oh, that's scary actually. Okay, let me queue up my real team here. And instead of this fake team. Oh, that's actually kind of scary. Okay, hold up. Who are we gonna put in the lead slot? Do I want to put Silver Surfer in the lead slot? We can put Philavel. Okay, let's go. Oh, I didn't know Bishop already tier 3'd him. Let's see how he does. He's even better than before. He's even tankier than before, of course. We have the same amount of HP again because I built my Silver Surfer for PvE. He's got a CTP of authority. Okay, we're gonna do that there. Okay, we're gonna do that. Boom. Counterattack. His counterattack is so much stronger now. It's crazy. And it seems like the AI is better for him now as well. Boom. One shot. All right, Genie, what are you gonna do, baby? I'm gonna open up the sun on you. Or the star, excuse me. Oh, we're gonna die here to reflect, but we're gonna die, but we might take her with us. Yep. Boom. Look at that. We survived. Oh, I can't move. Ah, wow, Genie. Wow, you're special, eh? Look at the reflect damage. Look at the reflect damage. She's almost dead just from reflect. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just reflect. This is going to be a little bit tough because we triggered her iframe ignore. So we're going to try to run away from her and then pop our iframe ignore. Okay, for some reason it didn't work. Boom. Look at the reflect damage. Crazy, right? He's so strong. If you thought he was... Oh, there's so many teams with him. It's so funny. All right, let's try this one. This one's going to be tough, too, because he's got Mystique. So he might do too much damage to me, even if we count the reflect. But let's see here. Philovel has reflect as well. Okay, we can get away here. We're going to try to one-shot with the 3. Oh, nasty. Oh, it's a tier 2 Jean Grey. Huh. I didn't notice. My bad, my bad, my bad. Bad comparison. Not a good comparison. It's a tier 2. Nice. Boom. So I did the 1 there. I did the first skill and then the 5th skill because they're not iframes. So it wouldn't trigger the AI of Black Widow into using oh, here, let's do this one. Babylon Warchild. It wouldn't trigger the enemy Black Widow AI to use her 4th skill. All right? All right, let's see what we do here. Almost same HP. All right, let's see if we can one-shot with the 3. Ooh, and then the 4. Ooh, nice. God, I hate that skill. Look at the damage. Look, oh, reflect. Reflect. Boom, dead to reflect. How do you feel? Look at the damage. Oh, almost took him with me. Wow. Boom, goodbye. Oh, got interrupted there. Oh, I could die. Nah. Yo, he's so good. Stronger than ever. Crazy. This guy's going to be the new #1. This guy, he's a little bit easier to fight against, but if you don't watch it, if you make a mistake, he's going to clap you. And if you try to attack him without an iframe, he's going to crop you and drop you. So yeah, I think this is a major win for Silver Surfer fans. I think if you have this character, you got to get this uniform. I think it's a no-brainer. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think a CTP of Destruction works. My quick take for PvP, I think Regen is the best, #1. He's so tanky and he's got healing. So I think Regen is just absolutely #1. I think if you want something, if you don't have a lot of HP on your cards or you don't have any and you want something that's got a little bit, you could go for an Authority, but I do think it's a downgrade over Regen. And then for PvE, it's obviously Rage #1. Energy's not bad though, because he does have a lot of hits, especially when you combo 3, 5, 4. A lot of hits on those. And then if you want something in between, I would not suggest Greed, because we saw how bad Greed is in PvE. It might be good because of his all defense down, but remember, Richard Rider has all defense down. So actually, if you wanted to give him something for PvE and PvP, I would recommend something with guard break immunity and crit damage and a proc. So I think I rolled one recently, or actually maybe I didn't. Yeah, no, I don't think I did. But anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Guard break, crit damage, 140. So something like this. Hopefully it has a higher proc, like 180 or 200% damage. And then hopefully the crit damage is maybe 30% or 35%. Remember that Silver Surfer doesn't need crit rate. He doesn't need crit rate increases because Birth of a Star gives him 8 seconds of 40% crit rate. So the soft cap for Silver Surfer Black and for Silver Surfer, regardless, the soft cap for crit rate is 40%, or sorry, 35%. Anything above 35%, and you don't actually have to worry about that because it'll be capped out once you press Birth of a Star, and then you can cast that every 8.5 seconds. So basically, you always have that buff active. So yeah, woo! Silver Surfer Black, baby. Let me know what you guys think. It's a monster uniform. We're going to be tier 3ing him very soon. I have a surprise for you guys on Twitter, and then we will be taking him into some action in PvP tier 3, but I just wanted to show you guys what he can do at tier 2 with the uniform, because I think it's important. He becomes a lot tankier with the uniform, a lot tankier for PvP, as you can see. And then on top of that, he becomes even stronger for PvE, and he was already very good. And you can see the gains I was making with just a CTP of regen. Imagine if I had a rage or an energy instead. He'd be doing even more work. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.